What's up, y'all? It's Tuesday, and I'm trying this driving while nor blogging it. But as you can see, I'm not holding the phone this time, per some of your concerns about me holding the phone and driving at the same time, which really wasn't a good idea. I did invest in a little stand for the phone, so hopefully this will work out better, so I can keep my eyes focused on the road while talking to y'all. So, yeah, and if I do get into an accident, you'll be the first ones to see it. Okay, but let's hope that doesn't happen. Did you guys have a chance to see my latest music video, You Suck at Free Agency? Just having a little fun during the off season. I know I took a few jabs at some of our rivals, particularly the 49ers, the Eagles, and gave props to the Colts because, well, you know, they were close. And in some ways, I wish they'd beaten the Patriots as things turned out. It would have been interesting to see how the Seahawks and the Colts would have done in the Super Bowl. But it looks like they're serious about making a pretty heavy run, so I expect that the Colts will be back in the playoffs again this coming year, the way that they are looking right now. But what do you guys think? Did I get some of this right as far as my free agency evaluations are concerned, as far as what you thought? I'd like to hear what you think as far as some of the free agency moves the teams have made so far. There's a lot of moves some even more questionable moves, and some teams haven't done well in the free agency. Patriots not exempt from that list either, as they lost both of their corners, Browner as well as what's his name? Can we get a name? Darrelle Revis going back to the Jets. They also lost Will Fork, who joins that massive line down there in Houston. So they're making a play. They're making some pretty big moves to move themselves up. So anyway, free agency continues to crawl along here as we get set for the draft. It's kind of the calm before the storm that is the NFL Draft 2015. And I'm curious what your guys' biggest concerns are. There's been a lot of talk about what we need to do in the draft. I confess I do not follow college ball that closely, so I don't have a really good strong read on what's coming up in the draft here. But as far as our needs are concerned, personally, I think we, as I said in the video, definitely need to shore up our O-line. And you know, I think one thing that we've been missing badly since Golden Tate left is a punt returner. We have not had a decent punt returner. Watch it, dude. I mean, they did the Earl Thomas experiment, and that didn't work out so well. Technically, I think Richard Sherman, you know, he's been a backup punt returner for a while, but I think he returned one, didn't do much. I think caught it and kind of got tackled, but I don't think that would be a smart thing to put him back there. So who else we got? I mean, we don't really have a lot of other choices. So I don't know if they're going to try to pick up one, draft somebody. Maybe, you know, will Baldwin be returning punts? And I think he's done it before. But you know, I'm not even sure if he's the best guy to be returning kicks or punts for that matter. So interesting to see. Not something everyone's been talking about, but it's been a big concern of mine, and it's a huge thing when you think of how many games that Golden Tate helped us win because of his punt return skills. It's a position that you don't even have to be outstanding. We just need some kind of a decent return person who can get us 5 to 10 yards. Now, right now, it seems like we're going, you know, getting zero. Had been getting zero. Now that Walters is gone. So, not to knock on him because he was very solid, never fumbled, rarely fumbled, if I can't even recall one that he did. Just not an explosive threat. So, and we'll see what they do there. Of course, everyone's talking about the contracts of Russell Wilson and Bobby Wagner coming up. You know, technically, they don't have to do the contracts now because they have another year left. But I think we want to get it done sooner than later. And I expect that Russell's contract will get done before training camp, and that they'll get this thing settled, well in advance. But it's a lot of people looking at this deal, from the other quarterbacks of that draft, particularly Andrew Luck, who's actually got a year longer for the team to wait before they make his deal. So I'm sure they're watching this very closely to see what kind of deal that they get done here to kind of set the market. As you know, everything all